somebody be like, oh my God, $2 million. But really, it's only 10, 20%. If I sold it for $2.5 million, think about it. I paid their loan back and made a free $500,000 with what? $20,000 down, $200,000 down. You know what I mean? Because it's only percentages.
Right.
So people get scared when they see 14 million, 15 million, 30 million. Like, I don't get scared from that. I just know it's a percentage, and I know if I can add on something, I can possibly. So, for instance, let's just talk. Okay, I buy a piece of land, and the land is $7 million. I get a construction loan. They're going to give me the construction loan just because I didn't put the down payment down on the land. So they're going to build up a $24 million crib, right? So let's say the crib sells for $36 million. I literally only put that little percentage down, and look how many millions I made that with a building that wasn't even mine. Listen up.
Why you need to make money work for you? The rich don't work for money. They have money working for them. So today's episode 145, if I'm not mistaken, right? 145? 145. Why you need to make your money work for you. Why this episode? Money is one of the most discussed topics, but many people don't understand how to use it as a tool for freedom and growth. This episode can provide actionable insights on why shifting your mindset about money is essential and how to make it work for you instead of working for money. Time is money for employees. Business owner, with money, you can buy people's time. Investor, with money, you can make money. But when you're an inventor, dealing with the spiritual pillar, you got me? Connecting to the source, infinite intelligence, you know, the sixth sense, God, right? The universe, an idea equals money. So let's talk about many people spend their entire lives working for money without realizing money should be working for them. So this is the thing, my issue with the world, you know, especially people around me. They don't understand that many people spend their entire lives working for money without realizing money should be working for them. If you don't find a way how to make money while you sleep, you're going to die working. If you're a barber, you're literally making money based on your time, exchanging your time for money. Oh, but Carlos, at least I'm not unemployed. You are self-employed. You're still paying a chair, and you still, to earn money, you still got to exchange your time for money. If you're not there, you're going to basically not going to generate money. So that's your problem. That's why you're not generating money, if it makes sense. That's why you're letting the Carlos of the world down. Oh, I got an emergency. You don't got no emergency. You just was simply doing something, you know, that you basically prioritize it as more important. So, once again, I'm joined by incredible guests today. Jandy from Day One Podcast, Vanessa from Lucy Sombra Podcast, Manny from Consistency 360 Cast, and Emily from As Believe Podcast. Let's get into it. Why do I basically do my podcast with different people? I question everything. Why this, why that, why everything. I question why people work for money. I question why you need to make money work for you. Most people, they don't ask themselves questions. Why? Because they were not trained to think. They were trained to work. Oh no, but I need money. I gotta go work. Bro, sis, going to a 9 to 5 or exchanging your time for money, whatever you're doing, okay, we do need employees, but not the work I bring to the world. The work we bring to the world in this organization, we need leaders, but not simply leaders. Leaders that create leaders that are supposed to be creating leaders. And the byproduct of money, money is a byproduct of value creation. So if I help people become leaders that create leaders, business grows how the leaders grow. So the mindset shift about money. Why you need to see money as a tool, not just a paycheck. The rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. Robert Kiyosaki. This book here, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, impacted my life. But I don't want to say that it impacted my life, but it did. You know why? Because I'm able to recommend the book of the psychology that I was basically programmed since a little kid. You got me? Unconsciously. I've never worked for money in my life. I've never exchanged my time for money. Even when I used to work with my uncle or with the Arabs, I used to get paid straight commission. In another word, I understood percentages, just like the video I basically put, right? I could buy something, anything I want to buy, just putting a percentage down. So if I want to buy something $1 million, all I know is 10 to 20% down payment. That'll be $100,000 to $200,000. So in another word, you could say I can't afford it, or you could say how can I afford it? This book from Robert Kiyosaki, the number one lesson: never say I can. Focus on how can I afford it? How can you afford it? Leverage other people's money. That's what the banks are there for. What are banks there for? To lend out money. If banks don't lend out money, they don't generate money. But the funny thing is that at every 100 people that go apply for a bank loan, 95% of them will get denied. See? That's why you need a coach, mentor. So the difference between working for money and having money work for you. Remember, once again, guys, the rich don't work for money. They have money working for them. You got to ask yourself, what can I do? In another word, what business can I start? What idea can I basically bring to life, turn it into a reality? So I could create a garden so the money could come to that garden, the butterflies. Most people are not here thinking. The man that works all day has no time to make money. But I know why. Because the man that doesn't basically personal develop has no time to make money as well. Personal development is number one. Then business development. Manny, you could come. We're going to talk about now saving versus investing. Why saving money isn't enough. You need to invest. Why saving money isn't enough. You need to invest. How you doing, Manny?
Fenomenalmente, excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, connection with God, always priority. That's priority. That's number one. Mentalmente, like self-development, self-develop your mind so you can get knowledge is power. Físicamente, you gotta go to the gym, get physically fit, look good and sexy. You know what I mean? That's self-development. We got emocionalmente. Don't get in your emotions if they tell you the truth, if they tell you what hurts. You feel me? So don't get in your emotions. Financieramente, if you're not paying it forward, then what you doing? If you're not helping others get rich, if you're not helping others make money, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Thank you.
El que no vive para servir no sirve para vivir. Positive, productive, and intentional. Always.
Okay. So you're positive, right?
Always.
You're productive.
For the most part, yeah, I try to be self-develop myself.
You're intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah?
For the most part.
Why for the most part?
Because there's things that come up in circumstances.
Like what?
Like could be different opportunities. I mean, not opportunities, different traffic situations. Could be when you wrong scheduling, wrong timing.
But in this organization, today's episode is why you need to make money work for you, right? In this organization, we got to get our shit together. Self-love, self-care. Why? Because if you feel good, you look good, right? Happiness, right? Inner peace, independence, time management. When you have your time, master your life, right? A man or a woman will never, why you need to make money work for you? You will never have money working for you if you don't know how to basically make yourself work for yourself.
1,000%.
Can you elaborate a little bit? Why you need to make money work for you?
I mean, if you have money working for you, you have your whole time for yourself. You know how to manage your own time. You can manage.
So you're okay. So that's the thing I'm trying to bring across.
Of course.
So if you have money working for you, right?
Right.
You'll be more happy.
I'll be more.
The best gift you'll give to the world is your best version.
Right.
Facts?
True.
But that's my issue. When you don't have money working for you, you're giving the world your worst version. Because now you don't have time to personal develop, business develop, work on your body, and work on everything else that you got to be working on. If it makes sense. Because you're too busy doing minutiae stuff. Right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Huh?
You're right.
The importance of creating multiple streams of income. How many streams of income do you have, Manny?
None.
Aren't you a barber?
One. I have one. I mean, that's 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 a stream of income.
Never depend on one source of income. Make investment to create a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth.
I agree.
Can you tell the world how you basically shifting your mindset from an employee, self-employed, to an investor business mindset?
Well, I'm borrowing to invest into assets that will have me generating passive income so I can have a schedule to do productive things for myself.
Poor people barely save money, and when they do, they think saving is the way to go. They say, "Oh, I'm gonna save to invest," but never get to invest because they end up basically wasting their money on liabilities instead of buying assets, right?
Right.
Rich people, wealthy people, they normally say, "What asset can I buy? Can I invest on?" Right? So that asset could obviously work for me, so it could produce money, right?
Right.
What assets are you working with?
What assets am I working with? Right now we have Leaders Exotics. We're working with that, right? We're still trying to get that going so we can start generating wealth through there. That's the first asset.
The first asset is consistency 360.
You're right.
That's the first asset. Because when you basically understand business is sales and marketing. When you basically take that project, consistency 360, right? And use that as a marketing tool, brand yourself. Also help other people brand themselves. Something's gonna happen. You're gonna be able to day trade attention. And where there's attention, you're able to attract customers, clients, for every other venture. So consistency 360 is a domino effect. In another word, your podcast is a domino effect. Anybody in this organization, if it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Right? So your podcast is for like, know, and trust, but it's a long game, if it makes sense.
Right.
The minute you create content, right, you market that content and you keep repeating the process, being consistent every week, creating the content, you're able to basically get exposed. You're able to bring attention to the world, right? So that's an asset. That asset could be working for you. How's that asset going?
It's not generating a stream of income yet.
Why not?
Because we still haven't invested more time into it. Because I haven't still invested more time into it.
Excellent answer. And good thing that you're taking ownership, full responsibility for the project. So why you need to make money work for you? The minute you have an asset world that is already with the systems and process organized, for example, consistency 360, the content being delegated to another company, that systems and process. Because you don't want to be the one editing the work. We don't want to be doing the work ourselves. Right or wrong?
I agree.
Right? So the work that you do, you got to be building the network. Have you been building the network?
Well, they haven't posted since November 18.
We got to pay. Good thing when you're talking about that. We got to pay the company.
Of course.
You got me?
Of course.
We got to pay the company. So have you been basically doing your interviews?
Yeah.
Every day?
Well, I've been uploading them consistently.
Okay, so every day you've been doing public interviews, all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do I bring these things up to the world? You got me? Obviously, today we're talking about why you need to make money work for you. When you first start any project, at first, what you sow is what you reap. Everything starts with an idea. It starts with a vision, right?
Consistency was once an idea.
Okay. The minute you water it, meaning 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts.
I agree.
What are the efforts that you're supposed to be doing? Yourself. Forget about the company that, the work gets delegated to. What's your responsibility?
Public interviews and getting more exposure for my company, for my brand.
That's your part.
That's
right?
my part.
And then systems and process is delegated, right? So the other company takes care of the marketing. You take care of the creating. They take care of the marketing, right? And the repeating, the consistency, who does it? Everybody. Because it goes hand in hand, right? So why you need to make money work for you? Everything started with an idea. And now that idea, the minute you started working on the idea, right? That idea is going to turn into a tree. So the minute the project, Consistency 360, has enough exposure, people are going to want to go into the podcast. Because now you could use your platform to what? To bring light to them. Facts?
Facts.
So why you need to make money work for you? What else can you tell the world when it comes to today's episode?
Well, you don't want to be the person to save to then invest if you can borrow, right? What's easier, to work for $1 million or to borrow $1 million?
Excellent. What else?
All I can say is do what God wants. God wants you to save more. Save your time. God wants you to invest your time into yourself, to self-develop. God wants you to create a brand and be consistent with it all around 360.
I got two questions, Sue, for you.
Ask me.
Why do you think so many people focus on saving but never towards investing? Because you were in that case.
Saving is safer. Is you're taking less risk with, and when investing you're taking a higher risk, because you have more chances of losing your investment and starting all over.
Excellent answer. And what advice will you give to someone who wants to start making their money grow?
Now take your risk and take a risk. Have a vision, take a risk and invest all you have into it.
That's an excellent answer. What else can you basically tell the world overall?
Get creative. Focus on yourself. Have a purpose and work towards that purpose. So then you can see what you sow is what you reap. So later you can see what you sow. So you get you get the best out of life if you work on yourself. If you work on yourself, if you're self-developing yourself, that's what God wants. God doesn't want you to. Your enemy wants you to stay home, not go to work. I mean, God doesn't. I mean, the enemy wants you to not invest. The enemy wants you to have less time for yourself. The enemy wants you to drift. Don't be a drifter.
Thank you, Manny.
Thank you.
Don't save what's left after spending. Spend what's left after saving. Warren Buffett. Don't save what's left after spending. Spend what's left after saving. In another word, save first. The difference between rich people, poor people, when poor people touch money, they spend it. Could be on bills or buying, whatever the heck they want to buy. When rich people get their money, they say, fuck bills. What asset can I basically park that money? And then, if there's money left, then we pay the bills. If there's no money left, fuck the bills. Is that fucked up?
Nah. An idiot with a plan beats a genius with no plan. That's a good plan.
Right? Because you
My
got
perspective.
That's the thing. But most people, they want to eat the fruit instead of, thinking, let me plant the seed. You got me? So I could, and water the
seed.
So it could turn into a tree. So, because what you sow is what you reap. If you want abundance, you got to plan. But people they don't want to plan. And then if they plan, they want to, what you sow is what you reap. They want to reap overnight. They invest today, and they want that investment to be yesterday, the fruit. How you doing today?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Blessed, positivo, productivo y intencional. Spiritually, you want to have that good connection with God, because the first words he told the man was be fruitful and multiply. You want to get to know thyself and and spend more time with God. We spend a lot of time talking to him, but do we spend time listening to him? Majority of the people. Mentalmente, the more you learn, the more you earn. Everybody want to earn, but they don't want to take that L at first. It's like with the word. We have to take out that L out of the world and spend some time in the word. Whether it be the scripture or like Charles Spurgeon, he says, visit many books but live in the Bible. Then físicamente, health is the ultimate wealth. Discipline is everything. When a person sees you, you can never make another first impression. If people see you, they're going to see discipline when they see people in their organization. We value that. We value health.
So will we let fat fuck or fat bitch in the organization?
If they're willing to work on it every day,
Not if. If they have
they
to.
have to.
They
Correct.
have to be consistent, no days off.
Obsessed.
But like, if I would have been fat, I would have went to the gym twice a day.
You always said that.
Like, and then all fucking people that are literally not in shape, they be like, oh, but they don't pay me to work out. Like, their mindset, stay away from those type of people. To turn me off, people, all they gotta do is just say one thing that I'm like, nah.
Definitely.
This man or this woman, I don't want them around.
Gotta
I
pick
don't
the
know,
words
maybe I'm
wisely.
wrong.
That's you. You gotta pick the words wisely. Then emocionalmente estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. You mentioned that Warren Buffett, if you can't control your pockets, you're not going to control your personal or business life. And then financieramente, we all have a purpose. It's how you have it in the front. Stop chasing money, chase problems, and find solutions to those problems.
You know what's a big problem in the world today? We're going to end up doing a different episode. Why you can't trust a human who doesn't keep their word. And shout out to Sam, the realtor, the investor, Capital Games Cast. Go tune into his to the episode he's done. But I want to play this video that he sent me.
Is never eat with people you don't like.
Pretty much, man reveals why you should never eat with people you dislike.
You say one of the things that you should do is never eat with people you don't like. Because your state of awareness will influence how your food is metabolized. There was a study done in Ohio State University where they were feeding rabbits diets that were extremely high in cholesterol. And they found to their amazement there was one group of rabbits that never got the high cholesterol levels. After a while, they found out that the technician who was feeding these rabbits, instead of just throwing the food at them, he would stroke them and pet them and cuddle them and kiss them and then feed them the same poisonous food. But now, as a result of that experience of happiness, they made chemicals inside their brain and the body that turned the cholesterol into a completely different metabolic pathway. So it's not just the food you eat, but what your awareness, what your consciousness, and your state of emotions is at the time you're eating.
As you eat to ease the stress,
Well, then
it turns into something else.
Yes, so it's very important. In fact, one of the things I tell people is if you're not feeling good, skip the meal at that time.
But you say what?
That's Oprah Winfrey interviewing a man. What message you got from that video?
There's actually a proverb based on that. It's better to be hungry. It's better to eat alone than to eat in a house with a big meal and not be at peace. It's meaning OQP. Like, what's the point of having this glorious table with meal if the people on there, they just make you miserable, but the food is...
Now you understand why every day I practice and preach OQP, only quality people around. If the mind is what separates the best from the rest is mindset. Will you let people around dump negativity into your mind?
Nah, it's triggering.
Right?
It's annoying.
Right? So today's episode, why you need to make money work for you. You will never be at peace. Fuck the money. Let's focus on the peace. A lot of people, they will never have money working for them because they have no peace. They can't think right. Because the thing is that their circle, that's why elevation requires separation. Most people are unethical. They have no integrity. So why you need to make money work for you? I could sit here and talk about all day about money. But the person you become is more important than the money or the things that you're going to get. Money comes last in the list. That's why positive mental attitude is number one. You're going to notice that the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. But let's say you make your thoughts quality. But then you have the Mannies of the world. Even your barber could literally be that domino effect to disturb your money. That's deep.
It is.
That's why I don't go to barbershops too. Negative motherfuckers.
So crazy because no matter what the topic we speak on, it always comes back to personal development and business development.
Everything is people. 80% of your success is people. Psychology. That's why you saw on the video, it talked about your awareness and the conscious, the map of consciousness. Power versus force. You're here forcing the relationship. When people move like the Mannies of the world, power versus force. Those relationships are toxic. Because the thing is that their life is not in order. So they bring their bullshit to the organization. And as much as you want to help these people, what did I say yesterday? You cannot praise these motherfuckers. Don't end up fucking up. Huh? Can you trust a man or a woman that tells you that you agree on X sign and then switches it? And then that the GPS, they're liars too. I saw a video. Damn, I should have saved it. Talking about fucking liars. I got it. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it to you guys on the group chat.
Okay.
Why you need to make money work for you? Fuck the money. We invest into 3 things: ourselves, attention,
and people,
and other people. But what are the other people? OQP. Now you understand why I practice every single day. OQP, only quality people. And I tell anybody around me, do not bring me bullshit. I got a zero tolerance, Carlo, empathy my ass. That empathy shit, that shit doesn't work. You live miserable. That's like, let's look at it like basketball. Let's say we lose a game. Let's use business, an analogy. Let's use basketball as an analogy for business.
All right.
Right?
I'm listening.
Let's say we lose a game, right? Why you need to make money work for you? We're playing in the same team. We lost the game. In another word, in business, we lost the money. What do you think most people would do?
Most people would stay down. They'll give up.
They'll be depressed. You know.
They'll take it personal.
You got me? That's why you need to make money work for you. Most people will never have money working for them because they don't understand that money is a game. You got me? The money game, capital gains. You make some, you lose some. You invest 10, you can make 100, right? But same way, now you go, that 100, you invest it to make 1,000, but you end up making only, 200. You turn that 100 to 200. But Carlos, I invested 100. But bro, you don't remember that we started with 10 and we took it to 100? And now that 100 went to 200? Oh, you don't get the point?
Of course, most people, they just, like, it's crazy because I was reflecting earlier. That was my problem. I used to focus on things that I don't have instead of focusing on what I do have. We get so lost in the big goal that we end up losing. You had 100, you doubled it. Why you tripping that you didn't get what you want? You still got something.
That's
Be
why
grateful.
an attitude of gratitude.
Correct.
Being thankful, counting your blessings. But most people don't. So if God blessed you with a coach mentor to the manis of the world, you got me, that genuinely wants to help you. You let that man down. Do not get mad when that fucking man lets you down. And I'm saying this shit on video. I love having leverage. Low key, I'm a master at having leverage. And I tell everybody, I have leverage over you, I have leverage over everybody. I'm in the transformation business, not the transaction business. I don't know if you guys know what that means. When I go help a brother or a sister, I'm all in. I want to see people succeed as bad as they want to breathe. But I cannot want it more than what you wanted for yourself. You're letting yourself down. Fuck you, you're not letting me down. Because I could replace you faster than fucking the way I blink my eyes. Lo que más yo tengo is fucking people. A man in my fucking status, my level, straight up, lo que más yo tengo is people. That's what I have the most. I'm a popular loner. If you go ask Carlos or the Mannies of the world, they know the Carlos of the world more than the Mannies of the world. And I bet you anything, they want the Carlos in the world because the Carlos of the world are more valuable. And they don't bring bullshit to the table. But let's talk about, wrap it up with you, building financial discipline. Because money comes last in the list. But I had to bring that up, you got me, with a different character, if it makes sense. So building financial discipline. A man will never build financial discipline without fixing the thing I was speaking about. I don't know if that makes sense. If you don't fix the mind problem, money comes last on the list. You got to fix first the connection with God, connection with yourself, then the connection with others, then your mindset, your operating system, then your body, then your emotions. Money is last. Quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. But if you're serving as a barber, it don't matter if you get the job done. If you don't bring peace to your customer, that's why a lot of barbers are excellent barbers. But their customer, they don't like that negativity. You go to a barbershop, you sit in the barbershop, next thing you know, another barber's cutting another man's hair. The man that left, the customer, the other barber, talking shit about the customer. You think God blesses a person like that?
Ya hace difícil.
Facts? How the
course.
fuck you gonna shit on your own customer?
Biting the hand that feeds you. You're not even biting it, you backstabbing the hand that
You
feeds
got me?
you.
Oh, just because the customer said that he wanted his haircut like that. Or probably because the customer didn't tip you. But going back, building financial discipline. Jandy, why financial discipline is the foundation of wealth? How has financial discipline helped you in your personal journey?
I mean, forget financial discipline, how you say, just discipline overall. Because you can't discipline in your personal life with the things you have to do, then how are you going to be disciplined with the money? When,
So how you do one thing is how you do everything.
of course, most people value the things that we get, but they don't value the free things of life. You value the free things of life, like your body, your mind, your spirit, then the other things just make it easier. You're doing what's hard, the things that people don't do.
Price is what people pay, value is what they get. To be around me, I'm gonna say one thing. People don't gotta tell me I'm a valuable man. I know what I could bring to people's table. And I genuinely wanna help people. But damn, are you willing to help yourself? That's the question. Are you willing to not bring bullshit to the table? Nonsense. That's why I'm obsessed helping a brother get control of their mind. Because when a brother has control of their mind, it's a domino effect. Everything else solved. So the question I asked you was, why financial discipline is the foundation of wealth? I'm going to go against this. It's not financial discipline, the foundation of wealth. People don't have a money problem. They got a mindset problem. The Mannies of the world, when he was cutting my hair right now, late, right? He's like, oh, I don't got the $5 every day now to pay for the book principal after the agreement. Like, don't you even talk to me about that. I've never even collected $5 ever in my life. I even delegated that shit. I've never even touched $1. I don't even know how much money he has given. Emily, how much money he's giving you? Do you know, Emily? Do you know how much money you have given her? Roughly? 150, right? He didn't understand the lesson behind the book. $5 a day, that means that you read the book. You don't know if you're going to get that $500 back or multiply. You don't get it. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Bro, I should have charged you $5,000 just for that book, and you would have paid it. Or 50. That's why, you see, why you need to make money work for you? I don't even need to make money work for me. I'm so valuable that I could fucking print money right now. I'm that valuable. And I'm saying this on my podcast. I'm a consistent man, CMR. Everything I touch, I multiply, M. And everything I reinvest it. The best investment I've done has been on myself. I'm going to take care of me for you. The best gift I could give you is my best version. People perish because of lack of vision. You got vision. In abundance. Don't fuck it up. People perish because of lack of knowledge. You have knowledge. Don't fuck it up. When you got yourself a coach, mentor, do not fuck up the relationship. Learn how to move. That's why most people, they will never make it. That's why you need to make money work for you. Fuck having money work for you. You will never get to that level, world. Getting money is one thing. Keeping money is another thing. Growing it is another thing. Having the idea, the vision, creating the opportunity is one thing. But a lot of people, they want to have, okay, I got the vision. I started, and they want to monetize that yesterday. You're not Carlos. I know how to monetize everything I do. I could monetize one video. I could do one video And it could have one view. Because I could send it intentional to that one person I want to transmit that message. And I could monetize that video. I could make millions of one video. That's Carlos. I have the skill set. I'm going to tell the world something. If you need money to make money, you got a fucking problem. At the top, we don't need money to make money. We need ideas. We need skills. We need mindset. We need relationship. We need net worth. Our self-worth determines our net worth. So when you don't attract a network, a quality network, it's because your self-worth is still on the floor. I don't know if that makes sense. So, building financial discipline. How to manage money effectively to make it work for you. What steps can people take to start building discipline around their money, Jandy?
Simple is what doesn't get measured doesn't get improved. How we also mentioned, write down the problem, but also write down the solution, then scramble the problem and focus on the solution. Or get yourself a mentor as well. Get you somebody that has what you want, but also knows the steps and been through where you was at, where you're currently at, and can help you progress. Doesn't even have to be where you're currently at, because a mentor will know your blind spots and will tell you the steps he'll give you your next 5 moves to level up.
It's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. But what steps can people take to start building discipline around their money? Simple. Understand financial literacy. When you understand how money works, everything else is a domino effect. Money, 3 stages. The necessary, you got to know how to get it. The possible, you got to know how to keep it. The impossible is how to grow it. Forget about keeping it and forget about growing it. 99% of people, they don't know how to keep it. They don't know how to grow it, but forget about getting it. They don't even know how to get it. When they need money, they got to exchange time for money. At the top, we don't do that. At the top, with money, we could buy people's time. But how am I going to get the money to buy people's time? Easy. Start a business. What idea? What vision? You got me? Oh, but Carlo, how am I going to start a business if I don't have the money to start the business? You see all the limitations? You see your fucking your scarcity mindset? When you have an abundance mindset. So shift that mindset from a scarcity to an abundance. Never say, I can't afford it. Never say, I don't have it. Say, how can I afford it? Oh, who's got my money? Who's willing to invest into this idea? Look how Jeff Bezos did it. Look how Mark Zuckerberg did it. Elon Musk. Elon Musk owes billions of dollars. Apple, billions of dollars. Amazon, billions of dollars. Amazon, in 1 year, they owe 130-something billions. And they borrow in 1 year, like 50 billions out of that. Like, in 1 year, they borrow more money than pretty much their whole time.
But what they did with that money, they put it to work.
They put it to work. But when Amazon started, the first 10 years, they didn't make $1. Mm-hmm. People, they want to have a baby overnight. It takes 9 months in a woman's stomach. And forget about the 9 months in the woman's stomach. Seducing the woman.
The process.
You're not Carlos. You're not a high-value motherfucker. You're not a high-value motherfucker. Simp. Oh, who the fuck this guy think it is? Simple. Let your fucking girl, your wife, see me. That's what the fuck that's what the fuck this guy is. But they don't want to hear this shit. I'm putting motherfuckers to pain. Work on your mindset, motherfuckers. The ugliest thing is a man, even a woman, but especially a man, because man, we're supposed to be the leaders. They can having another man telling him what to do. How the fuck can you have money working for you when you have another man telling you what to do? That's low vibration. That's why I bring all these things to. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. A man goes to work, you know for what? Straight up. Supposedly to provide for his family. Mm-hmm. Or to become attractive, maybe clothes or whatever it is, to attract a mate. How the fuck can you attract a mate when the mate is gonna ask you, oh, so what do you do for a living? Oh, today I got off work at 5. That's all low vibrations conversation. And my boss told me, so now they're bringing bullshit and nonsense to the girl. And these females, if they don't work on their mindset, they're not gonna pick up that language. That's why females, hypergamy. They boom up. I don't know if it makes sense.
Of course.
Make sense? So why am I bringing all this thing up? Because everything affects everything. It's not that I want to talk, belittle people. I'm not trying to belittle nobody. I live in extreme abundance. There's enough, not simply for me, there's enough for you.
Marigold just said something earlier about that topic, about working, but what I could say is focus on you, become your best version that you can, and you're gonna attract quality. Don't forget about getting quality. Focus on becoming quality, because in life we get what we are, what we deserve, not what we want. And just everything that he said throughout this podcast. Thank you, Carlos.
No, thank you. See, I'm bringing world different points in the personal business, everything, so people could have that awareness, because everybody, wants to have money working for them. Everybody wants passive income. What's passive income? You still got to do something. There's no such thing as really passive income unless you know how to organize systems and process in place. How you doing, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, físicamente, physically, emocionalmente, emotionally, y financieramente, financially. El que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Who do not lead to serve, not decide to lead. Positive, productive, and intentional.
Positive, productive, and intentional. Why positive attitude, Vanessa?
You have to be positive.
Positive mental attitude is the number one step to riches.
Yes.
Right? Out of the 12 steps. Financial security comes last in the list.
Yes, correct.
So there's going to be a billion videos on YouTube talking about money. But I'm going to tell you something, world. You will never attract the money. Notice how I said the word attract. Because you guys are chasing it. Oh, but I got money, chasing it. You're not going to be able to attract the money unless you understand the other steps to riches that come before the money. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
know the 12 steps to riches?
No, I didn't know. I know some, but I'm not like the whole.
Okay, so that's why you're not going to get to financial security.
Because
Right?
I didn't.
Straight up, because the thing is, you're still lacking in the first step.
Yes, sure.
Now you understand why energy is everything? Huh? So the role of value creation with Vanessa from Lucy Sombra Podcast. Today we're going to do an episode, me and Vanessa. What's going to be the name of the episode?
Find your purpose and find your dream business.
Encuentra tu propósito y empieza tu negocio hoy.
Yes.
Find your purpose and start your business today. Why? Obviously, we in this organization are helping people find their purpose.
Yes.
Right? Turn their dreams into reality. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you don't find a way how to work on your dreams, somebody else is going to hire you to work on theirs. So tune in. After this episode, I'm going to do an episode with Vanessa in Lucy Sombra Podcast. Go and watch all her other episodes in Spanish to get more clarity. But the role of value creation. Why money follows value, not effort alone. Remember, 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. But notice what I just said. Why money follows value, not effort alone. But Carlos, you're telling me 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. I've been, building a strong network. I've been doing interviews. I've been, working on my network. I've been talking to people. I've been trying to build rapport. Why money follows value. You first got to focus on the value. What value are you creating for the person? In another word, Lucy Sombra Podcast, to use Vanessa as an example, right?
Yes.
You're creating content. That content, the value that you're creating is going to give people clarity. By you bringing Carlos, your mentor, right? I've been blessed to speak fluent English, fluent Spanish. And whatever language I want to be able to speak, I can learn it in one day. I'm that serious.
Oh, wow.
I'm that fast of a learner. Vanessa, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So depends how bad do you want it. Whatever language I want to learn, the first thing I want to learn is my bad words. Because I like telling people to go fuck themselves. You got to have that street. Whoever tells me that you don't got to have that street, you do. Because you got to know how to mirror. There's more what? OQP? Only quality people outside? Or fucked up people outside?
Yeah. Both the people.
I focus on OQP. I don't focus on fucked up people. Because I see everybody as OQP. And that's why I put people to pay. So they can reflect. And to me, everybody's quality. But to be around me is a different thing. To be around me, if it's for an hour, you gotta control your mind in that 1 hour. You're not gonna just dump, bullshit nonsense to my mind. You're not gonna cut my hair. And while I'm here you're cutting my hair, you're gonna bring some low vibrational talk. Some simp fucking talk.
Intention, right?
You gotta be intentional with every fucking word that comes out of your fucking mouth. See, I wanna stop cursing, but some people around, they just get the words out of you. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
So, the role of value creation. Vanessa, how has creating value for others helped you grow financially?
I like the question.
You should love the question. Because if you're not growing financially, that means you're not creating value for others. Mentira,
Okay, but let me tell you something.
What's your excuse?
No, I don't have excuse. Before I didn't understand, but now I understand how to create value. The more value I create, more money. I don't want to say.
How much you pay for those braids?
No, I didn't pay right now, but I'm gonna pay long term. But I understand now, like the more value I create, I'm gonna get like the money what I want.
Whoever did your braids, you could give them a shout out. And I bet you anything, that shout out in CMR Podcast Network, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that shout out in your own podcast, right? Something's gonna happen. They'll be able to attract your network.
Yeah, it's true because more people.
But that's creating value. You can monetize.
Yeah, you can monetize anything.
You can monetize things before you start. I monetize things from the idea stage. Jeff Bezos did it. He raised $1 million. He literally valued his company at $5 million.
You see? You know how to do everything.
I've done the same thing. When you know your self-worth, it's easy to determine your net worth. That's why my self-worth is priceless. I consider myself one of the most valuable men alive. Tell me your biggest problem, and I'm going to fix your problem right now.
No, before I just want to say my bigger problem was like money. But I know right now it's my mindset. Everything
You
is
see?
like, yeah.
So I'm here bringing clarity with your people's mindset.
Yeah.
So why is focusing on value more important than just working harder, Vanessa? Why is focusing on value more important than just working harder? So a lot of people think the harder they work, the luckier they get. No, bro. We work smart, not hard. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. Smart. Look, here in Agency Capital Investment, work smart, not hard. Opportunities are our products and our services. See, most people are creating jobs. Fuck a job. I don't create jobs. I create opportunities for people.
Yeah, but what I understand that part is like when you work hard, you can get tired, you can get frustration. But when you work smart, you create idea, you create like different opportunity to create money. Like
so you do need the vision-driven leader.
Yes.
Why?
No, they're gonna like the vision.
Without the vision-driven leader, people perish because of lack of vision.
Yeah.
Proverbs 29:18.
Yeah,
Without vision, people ain't going nowhere.
Yes, sure.
Huh?
They don't know the.
Notice how they closed the door. They thought they closed the door at me. See, the original CMR podcast channel where I used to record before, having all the fucking resources, all the tools, but I'd rather pay and delegate.
And you know how.
And they try to close it. Oh, nah, you can't speak about, my employees are all left because of you. Motherfucker.
Sometimes challenges can be more opportunity.
That's supposed to give you that's a blessing. Because instead of your employees leaving you, fuck boy, yeah, you motherfucker, you should have fucking gave them a percentage. But you lack awareness. You want the pie 100% for yourself. You greedy bitch.
No, but you can see now. You have your own.
He thought I was gonna cry.
No.
Do not call his old ass grumpy fucking.
But you see, Carlos,
I told him to his face.
Now
I'm like,
you
"Hey, fuck
can-
out of here, nigga.
I know
You're not gonna come fucking tell me when not to speak in my podcast.
but you
This
see,
guy had the balls. He's like, hey, you can't curse here. Motherfucker, I'm paying studio time. That's why the Wealth Map Summit, the map, massive action plan to wealth, I want to be myself. Who the fuck wants to basically do business with people that they're not themselves? That's my secret. My secret to closing is that I'm blunt. If I'm gonna sell you a car and the car's fucked up, and I know what's the problem that the car has, even though I'm not a mechanic, I'll tell you, it got this problem. And I found out how much is it to fix it. And I already know who can fix it for you. But I also have two other people, just in case that person, so you can basically pick one out of the three.
but you see, what I can see now, you have your own studio. You can talk whatever you want to talk. But before, I don't want to say you're not going to talk.
No, I used to talk everything I want to fucking
But
talk.
the thing is, they have so many employees, and you're going to like...
His
say-
energy, every time I used to say something, his energy was like,
Oh
like,
my God.
like-
You're going to ruin
you got me?
everything.
And they used to fuck up even my flow.
Yeah,
How
because...
can I be in a place they could thinking, well, I gotta watch what the fuck I gotta say? I don't give a fuck, man. That's why YouTube, the government, the world, they're gonna love you. They're gonna love you how you are. Money doesn't make me, I make money. With money or without money, Carlos always been the same. Since a little kid. I can't be bought. Never sold my soul for money. That's a flex that most people can't talk about. Huh?
It's how you say, you know something nobody know.
I love it when today I go to the basketball court.
Yeah.
Some of the rats there.
Oh, okay.
I bring that energy. I gotta be light where there's darkness.
Yeah, yeah.
And I go, "Es mentira," loud as fuck. I just saw the rats like
talking,
say something. I wanted them to say something.
No, but are they going to say
Oh,
like
I
something?
wanted them to say something.
loud,
Oh my
Carlos.
God. Why you think I do that shit? I'm a master when it comes to energy. Like I want my enemies to come and say something.
Yeah, because
Huh?
you know how they acting like...
And then I started talking shit. That's the flex.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They
The
can-
man that works all day has no time to make money. How the fuck a man has another man tell him what to do?
Nah.
Low vibration.
You say
Yeah,
that?
of course.
Oh, no.
Because I was telling Noah, ask Noah. And the other guys, that shit felt good.
Okay.
And they didn't say shit. They know what's up. I'll eat them alive.
They I remember when I met with you, like the first time, like someone say, what did he do? Like what time work he do? He always like free time, like, because he wanna like ask, because I be around you. Like, what did he do? He like asked me a few questions. And I don't know.
You should have told me I suck dick for a living. I'm a dick sucker.
Oh my God.
See, I could be my authentic self.
It's
That's a flex. I'm too valuable to fucking sit here, you know what I mean, and act to you guys like, "Ugh," like fuck out of here. This guy probably got mental health issue. Hey, your bitch ain't saying that shit.
Carlos, tú eres un caso.
Huh?
Tú eres un caso.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Most people that's the language they understand. You got me? When you develop your character, you fuck your reputation. As a leader, you got to build your character, not your reputation. Because your reputation is always going to be, understand, tell people the truth.
They don't want to like it.
Huh?
They want to like
It doesn't matter how good you are in the personal level, how good you are in the business level.
Yeah.
So you're telling me everybody has something good to say about you?
No, I know like people, they just...
I
say-
want a person in this world to tell me that everybody and their mother, there's people that are going to talk shit about you without even knowing you.
No, me, it's true.
Just because the energy, your aura. So when I understood that I light up of rooms and people are always going to talk,
No matter what
you want
they
to know
do.
what's the best marketing? Haters.
Oh, yeah.
Now the video I sent.
It's true. The more
Haters.
negative thing they can just... Now I understand what you're saying.
Now you understand why haters
Yes.
give the best marketing?
Because the people they want to hear, what did they say?
What else can you tell the world, Vanessa?
Okay, the title is like, what the money worth for you?
Huh?
What is the title or name? I forgot.
Why you need to have money work for you?
Okay, it's,
Why you need to make
why-
money work for you?
Okay, it's very important because when you have money work for you, you can sleep. I don't want to say like sleep all day, but you have more free time.
You get
have
to
to-
kiss less ass.
Oh, yeah.
Or in my case, you get to kiss no ass.
Oh, okay.
That's a better one.
But it's
Would
good,
you
like,
rather be kissing less ass or kiss no ass?
It's not us.
EP, kiss no ass.
No, I don't want to kiss any
Kiss
ass.
no ass. Text that one, please. Kiss
Lord.
no ass. And we should do another episode, kiss less ass. See, we gotta bring things different. We gotta create value in a different perspective.
Yeah.
Why were we here? You get me? Trying to do monkey see, monkey do, copy. I bet you anything that me being myself, I could attract more.
Like people be like correctly.
But the good thing about being yourself, you get to attract those that love you how you are.
Yeah.
And you get to scare away all those.
Oh, you don't like it.
So, out of every 100 people, I do want to scare away the dollar bill, yo. I just want people that are 100.
Good point. Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Would you rather have a $100 bill or $99 in dollars? $100 in dollars.
100, just one.
What do you think is worth the same? $100 in dollars or a $100 bill?
No, 100 and bill, like just one.
You think it's worth the same?
No, it's not worth the same.
If you have 100 friends that are worth $1, or you rather have one friend that's worth $100?
No, one frame, $100, because they're gonna be like,
You see? Quality over quantity.
they're gonna be stressed out with 100
Wealth
bill.
flows from value creation, not just hard work. Thank you, Vanessa. And guys, tune in to the episode I'm doing Luz y Sombra next with Vanessa. Why you need to find your purpose and start your business today. Yesterday. Not today, yesterday. To wrap this up with Emily from Anne's Believes podcast. How you doing today, Emily?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritually, espiritualmente. Mentally, mentalmente. Physically, físicamente. Emotionally, emocionalmente. Y financially, financieramente. Porque que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Because he who doesn't live to serve does not serve living. Positive, productive intention.
Let's talk about, Emily, believing you're worth it. See, a lot of people, they don't believe they're worth it. Like, believing you're worth it. Right? How self-worth ties to your financial success. See, most people, they don't even know their self-worth. You see why I speak the way I speak? Because I know my self-worth. Now you understand?
Yes.
When you get to know your self-worth, no man, no woman in this world will tell you what you're worth. That's deep. Shout out to Juan Soto. They stuck by, he's worth this much, he's worth that much. I'd rather be a free agent. I don't want no money. If I don't get what I want, I'm not signing no contract. You gotta have that stubborn mentality. Oh, simple. Don't pay me. I'm gonna prove it with my results. Fucking started. He hit a home run in every stadium. Something nobody has done. He's like, okay, I'm gonna take the fucking ball out of the ballpark. It's not like that, but I do know how to. The stand. Yo, Emily, you wanna hear a funny thing? My stand when I used to play baseball, the woman that will see me, she'll be dripping. Drip too hard. Un maldito swag, un flow. Even my batting, and I used to play pitcher. Why? Why do I bring that up? If you're gonna do something, either you do it good or don't do it at all. In another word, believing you're worth it. I knew I was one of the best players. Same thing, I play basketball. When I first started playing basketball, man, this guy takes too many shots. Why he taking half-court shots? Now nobody says shit. Cause fuck half court. Now I make that shit from the 3-point line from the other side or the foul line. I throw that shit. And guess what, Emily?
What?
When you raise your standards, the universe is gonna meet you there. Guess what? Half courts are easy. You see why believing in yourself, believing on your skills, your talent, or having a long-term vision plays better than having a fucking short-term vision?
Yeah.
And then you want to hear the funny thing, Emily? My layups, they were 50-50, right? Guess what?
Well,
My layups have improved without even me even focusing on the layups. You see why you got to focus on your strengths? And then everything else, your strength will be a domino effect? So me focusing on my strength has also put me in a position to, sometimes people think I'm gonna use my strength, but now I could just fake it and just drive it in. Because they think I'm gonna just shoot from half court. And then I'll go for the layup. Es mentira. You get it or don't get it?
yeah.
That feels good. Why? Believing you're worth it. So how self-worth ties to your financial success? Emily, how has your belief in yourself impacted your financial journey? Because you do believe in yourself. You decided to quit your job. Your job just over broke.
Yes.
You understood that the man or woman that works all day.
Has no time to my money.
So answer the question. How has your belief in yourself impacted your financial journey?
Okay. When you believe in yourself, if you understand that you can do it, that whatever skill you want to learn, you can learn it. Just you need to take the time to learn it, and you really want to learn it. Your financially success, financially stability will be there because you are bringing value to the world.
You see, Emily, a lot of people, they don't understand the importance of having a mentor coach. You got me? And having the right mentor, the right coach. Well, you want to have a coach mentor that tells you, that you tell them, hey, I want a Lamborghini Urus or a G63. Do you want your coach mentor to tell you, man, you can't afford that?
No, he's limiting.
You see, a lot of people, they have those type of mentors and coaches. Or then they have those mentors and coaches that had never had these things either. And forget the material stuff. The person they became. Because remember though, the person you become is more important than the things you get.
Yeah.
So don't settle for $1 million. Don't settle for $10 million.
Aim higher.
You know what I see you? Billionaire. Do you see yourself billionaire?
Of course. Billionaire.
I like it. I'm serious. I wish everybody in the organization tells me, Carlos, I want to become a billionaire too. You're on your way to become? I want to do that too. Emily, you first become a millionaire mentally, multimillionaire mentally. It's a mindset.
Yeah.
You know what's a secret, Emily, that would make anybody financially free? Outsourcing and delegation. Leveraging other people's efforts, other people's resources. You know what's most people's problem, Emily?
Well,
They think doing all the work themselves, being jack of all trade, todólogo, todóloga. We should do an episode for Anne's belief, todóloga.
Okay.
So I could break that down in Spanish to the world. Why you need to delegate and outsource and free your time so you could do your gifts and talents to focus on your strength.
Okay.
Most people, they want to do everything. Be afraid of the man that practices one kick 10,000 times than the man that kicks 10,000 kicks different 10,000 times. What does that mean?
That means that when you focus on one thing, you will get better at it. But if you are have that little focus, you will not achieve anything.
So my mentality, let's use sports, of shooting from half court, when everybody used to tell me, but it's closer. Fuck closer, you fucking low vibrational motherfucker. Anybody that tells me to do something closer is low vibration to me. Easy comes, easy goes.
Yeah.
I don't like easy things, Emily. Anything easy, easy comes,
As it goes.
easy goes. That's supposed to be an episode too, EP. Easy comes, easy goes. So if the money comes easy, Emily,
You're going the same way.
it'll leave easy. You understand?
Yeah.
So believing you're worth it. the importance of believing you deserve wealth and abundance. Do you deserve wealth and abundance?
Of course, everything
Why?
is high in the mind.
Why? Why do you deserve wealth and abundance?
If I am bringing value to the world, eventually I will get that. But also, everything is tied in the mind.
Do you know that we get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty?
Of the problems we know how to solve.
Your self-worth determines your net worth.
Bless you.
Thank you. A lot of people, they're not even grateful and thankful. They got to start there. Emily, what advice would you give to someone who feels they're not worthy of wealth?
What I can say is that it's just a mindset. They need to understand that this world is created with abundance. God gives us the free will to attract everything we want. He want us to have everything. But if he gives everything to us, we don't going to value it the same way. That's why he gives us free will so we can go after it.
God gave us the mind. You got me? When you listen to the Stranger Secret, the audio starts with one thing. I'm going to play it right now. 1 second. It starts, people don't value, people don't think. Yes.
What exciting benefits do you get as a Hertz Gold Plus Rewards member?
You get to skip the line and go right to your car.
I built my credit with my rent payment for free thanks to Cell.
I stumbled on this game-changing.
Thirdly, to use all your... I'd like to tell you about the strangest secret in the world. Not long ago, Albert Schweitzer, the great doctor and Nobel Prize winner, was being interviewed in London, and a reporter asked him, "Doctor, what's wrong with men today?" The great doctor was silent a moment, and then he said, "Men simply don't think." And it's about this that I want to talk with you.
Men simply don't think. That's supposed to be an episode. Text me that one, please. Why men simply don't think. What's wrong with men or women? Humans in general. They don't think. Believe in your worth. Whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Napoleon Hill, right?
Yeah.
Your self-worth determines your net worth. So, world, you guys got to understand something. Shifting your mindset, building your financial discipline, and focusing on value creation will literally help you make money work for you because you're now becoming the business. You're going to be able to attract what you are and what you deserve.
No chase.
Not chase, right?
Yeah.
So, the next episode, we're going to discuss why wealth starts with your circle. You see, everything is with your circle, Emily.
Yeah.
I'd rather do a billion episode on circle so we could attract the right people. You see, we're growing,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
With all that said, thank you. You could unsubscribe if you like to. You could put a negative comment if you love to. You got me? And what else?
Yeah.
You could dislike.
Yeah.
What else? You could check the power of your circle on Day One Podcast. What else?
Yeah. What I can say is you are free to do whatever you want. So just take action.
Notice how I tell people to do what? What they would never catch another man, another woman tell them.
Yeah.
Normally people say the opposite.
Yeah.
Not me.
Subscribe, like.
Nah, that's chasing.
Yeah.
Why would I tell people they can subscribe to my channel? Like, you see that the Vanessas of the world. Not me. In my channel, I want people the opposite. As the leader, remember, the leader, we gotta do the bad work. We gotta do the bad cop work. You guys, and when I go to your channel, I say subscribe. In my channel, unsubscribe. Because my vision is different. Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
With all that said, love you guys. Amen.